Alright guys, I know everybody is talking about how this billionaire Carl is now short on GameStop, and this is the same guy that Ryan Cohen actually vouched for. I just wanted to say that I'm going to put this in a video later, and I'm going to make a full GameStop video posted later tonight, probably a couple hours after this one goes up, touching on everything revolving around this and revolving around GameStop and the chart. And this video is going to be strictly AMC, banks, DD, crypto, touching on Citadel, Vortex numbers, etc., and what's to come, just like the daily video. But I wanted to give you guys one message about this whole billionaire investor Carl is betting against GameStop shares article, and it's that who gives a flying fuck? Let this guy go bankrupt with every other short seller. It really doesn't change a thing. Let's get right into the video. All I ask you guys to do is hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below. With that being said, I just want to say that if 10% of people actually took the time to hit that like, then our videos would get over 1,000 likes, which is really the goal here. And if you give me a challenge in the comments down below, I'm going to pick a comment and pin it to the top, and if we hit 1,000 likes, I will do your challenge. Roll that intro, let's get into it. Alright guys, so the Fed minutes is coming out tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon. This article says that the bond and currency markets are already preparing for very hawkish minutes, and the Fed board members appear to think rates may head towards 5%. Now this can affect the market. The SPY bounced off of this trend line right here, and if we do get bullish minutes, then we could just continue trading in this parallel channel until December 13th, which is when the CPI report comes out, and then you have the FOMC meeting, and I think those are the two catalysts that are essentially going to push the market one way or another. And this is kind of just a little addition as to, until we get there, can we have a bull market rally, or do we continue to sell off, and kind of just pricing in certainty and uncertainty, and kind of just leaning where the sentiment will go by the time December hits. So that is what is coming out tomorrow. That is what is going to affect the market tomorrow on this short week, and then we have Thanksgiving the next day. Of course, the stock market is closed. If we break below this channel on the SPY, we have a chance to hold up at this parallel channel around 373, 374, and then below that, the market will probably just see new lows. Let's get into some banks. Credit Suisse lays off 1/3 of China-based investment bankers. They laid off half of the banking team and nearly half of its research department. Also, Morgan Stanley says that inflation is set to slide and warns of a new era ahead, while BlackRock says that we are in a new macro regimen where central banks are causing recessions rather than coming to the rescue. Speaking of that, the Reserve Bank of India to launch a retail CBDC pilot in December, and what they say is that the digital rupee is intended as a supplement to current payment systems and not as replacement. What do you guys think about this down below? Because the time frame where CBDCs are coming out for different countries is kind of a little odd, as they're saying it's not meant to be a replacement, but I think it's meant to be something bigger than just a supplement, because banks are failing, currencies failing, and essentially just everything is falling in general. There is a liquidity crisis overall. Now, apparently US prosecutors investigated FTX before its collapse, months before its collapse. Apparently they secretly investigated it because the crypto platform had been the subject of inquiries from authorities long before its downfall. The news has stated that Damian Williams of the US Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York kept tabs on the platform. The investigation preceded the implosion that led to Chapter 11 bankruptcy for FTX earlier this month. Speaking of that, US senators urged Fidelity to stop offering Bitcoin to customers following the FTX collapse. US senators urged Fidelity to stop offering Bitcoin. This is just weird, right? We know Fidelity has ties to other bigger players because they're opening an exchange with Citadel, yada yada yada, but the US senators are urging Fidelity to stop offering Bitcoin. This shit is just weird. I don't know. Every day something new comes out that just absurdly blows my mind. So if you're holding crypto on Fidelity, just be careful. Kathy Wood has been buying the dip, has purchased 63 million of Coinbase, Silvergate, and GBTC since November 11th. And touching on Genesis, Genesis previously loaned 2.36 billion to Three Arrows Capital. If you don't know who Three Arrows Capital is because they're not even around anymore. Three Arrows Capital actually went bankrupt. So what happened to this loan? Who knows? But what I do know is that Binance turned down a request to invest in Genesis, so it seems as if Genesis is fucked, and they recently requested that payout of $1 billion, and now they're saying that if they don't get that payout, they're warning of bankruptcy, right? Crypto giant Genesis warns of bankruptcy without that new funding. Guys, now that we're halfway through the video, before we get into Citadel, AMC numbers, and the chart, I just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Moomoo. You can get a chance to win up to $60,000, so just don't be lazy. You also get up to 15 free stocks. This is a limited time offer, and it's probably going to be one of the best offers as it is the holiday time, and they're doing a crazy promotion for you. So all you have to do is hit the link down below or pinned in the top comments, sign up on your phone or your computer. It takes 5 minutes to do so, and deposit at least $1 into your account to reap these benefits. Moomoo is an awesome platform. They have free level 2 order book data. The platform is free. Your money's insured, so if any crazy shit goes on with brokers, again, your money is insured in there. They also have a super dope earnings calendar that gives you updates on earnings, tells you exactly when the earnings dates are, the times that they're going up, the expected earnings for that company, and finally they'll shoot you a notification for the live earnings call that you can view. So this is super dope, and it's customizable. So if you have certain stocks that you really want to pay attention to, Moomoo is the platform for you. Let's get back into the video. That link will be pinned in the top comments and linked in the description down below. Okay, so Citadel recently became a member of the GSD, and we figured, okay, this is going to bail out Citadel when something comes with AMC Ape and this T+90. Speaking on that T+90, everybody is bitching. What happened to the T+90? It was supposed to be today, this and that. It's been 64 trading days or somewhere in that zone Ape has traded. So apparently it's going to be 90 trading days. Either way, I'm not putting a date and I'm not pinning the T+90 as that is when we are going to short squeeze. But if you guys want to know, that will be mid to late December for the T+90. Anyway, Citadel Treasury International has a new filing for the same bailout GSD entire thing. So they're not only applying for sections, they're trying to fit their entire institution in this big group of, yo, something's about to go down. We're going to need a bailout, and DTC is going to do it for us. I also wanted to touch on this. If anyone in the comments wants to look into this, Citadel opened over 30 private companies, which is really weird. And we've looked into this before. Some names backwards, some same address, some same birthdays. And so far, right, speculation, it comes to seem that they are hiding fails to deliver in the UK or the US, and not anything is done about it, right? The SEC isn't doing anything about this. What are your guys' thoughts down below? I'll probably link this in the description or in the comments so you guys can look into it if you'd like. A quick Ortex update. The short interest of free float is 20%, cost to borrow at 32%. However, this is the average cost to borrow. Utilization still maxed out. Speaking of that, the recent cost to borrow is at a 44.1%. And again, I don't want this number to drop because this shows me that they found another loophole for the broker to locate shares so they can continue to short the price. Essentially, just keep watching the cost to borrow. We need to keep that number high on AMC. 102,000 call contracts out of the money. We're waiting to see what happens with those. That is a decent amount. I think shorts are probably going to keep the price down because it is a short week for the rest of the week. However, the short exempt volume is very little, only 97,000 for the 21st of November. Keep in mind, though, that AMC has had very little volume with some hammer candles, which kind of tells me that this spring is going to be really big. And there's a bullish and bearish case scenario. So first of all, we haven't seen the level that I've been looking for at around $6.75 to get that pop and push up. We don't necessarily have to see that exact level, but it would be nice to see. I think the only thing that would kill this is if AMC completely broke these support levels and came back down and tested the low at around $5.50. This would ruin this section of the algorithm push, the FOMO, the gamma, and all that stuff right now, because right now is a time where we are essentially expecting AMC to have a huge move, and that will probably kill it. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't really think that's going to happen. Essentially, I'm still watching that 675 level for a major rip on AMC. Also, volume has been decreasing by a shitload amount. We went from 29 to 17 to 16 down to like 12 million today. So more of that volume decreases, the bigger the move is going to be when volume picks up, the bigger gamma, FOMO, and everything that is going to happen. Again, guys, get your free stocks down below and a chance to win 60K. You have to sign up and make sure to make a deposit of any amount to reap those benefits. If you just sign up, you're not going to get anything. Also, I will have a video hopefully coming out later if I have time on this whole GameStop thing, the big short on GameStop. So that is what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, get this video to 1,000 likes, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.